Welcome back to the Culture Corner. Here's 3 trends you need to know this week and maybe how you might use them. I don't know. This first trend is using a voice note from my boss, where people are getting voice notes from their boss that they're asking them to promote specific products, specific brand messages, and showing them on screen being acted out as they play this voice note. And with the latest Timothée Chalamet marketing stunt of it all, where he got people on a Zoom asking for all these absurd marketing ideas, which was genius, by the way, using your boss as an excuse to execute some absurd marketing tactics, I think, is a really fun way in. The second trend is things we have stuck up our butts, where content creators are pranking their partners, husbands, into saying, quote, things that they have stuck up their butts, which are, of course, incredibly unrelated to the ass. So they'll start on themselves filming and saying, these are things that I've stuck up my butt. 0. They pan to their husband, and their husband lists off a list of tools, football players, etc. This trend has evolved quickly, where people are already talking about different things in the same construct with hall passes and things similar. But I think as it continues to evolve, it could be used in more innocent ways. So think like a QSR brand, starting with an employee, things I've eaten today. Nothing. You pan to your boss, and they list every food in the store. This third trend is when your friend goes missing and all of her pictures were thirst traps. I love this trend. People are picking on their friends, especially when all they do is post thirst traps on Maine. I think this also taps into this broader trend we're seeing with these like scrappy poster-like out of homes, which are being used to promote anything from a music release, like in the case of Chapel Roan, to Substacks, to events IRL. I think it just makes what you're talking about a little more tangible and real life. Bonus trend alert, bonus trend alert, bonus trend alert. Uncle Bob, a content creator, was caught cheating. And he was in a very public relationship on TikTok, so the internet is incredibly involved, and content creators are sort of recreating his apology video where he's addressing the situation, sort of recreating his deep breaths that he's taking that are really ridiculous. Creators like Mickey, even Meredith Hayden from Wishbone Kitchen are jumping in on this, so good to know. Those are your trends for this week. I will see you next week, and the week after that, and then the one after that too, and then following that, and then the next year where there's more weeks, there will be more of this. Love ya!